Shemai, fy enw I ydy Mrs Aggleton. My name is Mrs Aggleton and I am the Faculty Lead of Cymraeg, of Welsh and Ysgol Gyfun Trefynau in Monmouth Comprehensive School. I'm delighted to be here today to talk to you about all things Welsh at our school, how we learn inside the classroom and also how we learn outside of the classroom and how we immerse our students in the diwylliant Cymru, in the culture of Wales. Before I go any further, I just would like to introduce you to the Welsh faculty. We have 6 members of staff in the Welsh faculty, including myself. We have Miss Aylett, Mr Selgrove, Mrs Jones, Mrs Buckney and Miss Thomas. And all of us work really hard with our students and we can't wait to start your Welsh learning journey with us in September. So ein cyfadran, our faculty. Our faculty is built of many different areas in order for students to learn in different ways. We have, of course, our main classroom, where we do lots of our classroom-based activities, reading tasks, writing tasks, etc. We also then have a hub area. You can see some students enjoying our hub area here, where students can read independently, or they can form smaller circles and practice speaking tasks. And we tend to use that quite a lot during lessons, where classes will go out and talk in different areas rather than all be in one classroom. We also make use of our display boards in order to help students to learn new words and to have help during lessons. So as I said, we learn in many different ways and our faculty has been designed in order to aid that. So pam astudio Cymraeg? Why study Welsh? There's lots of reasons why, and I think it's really important that you understand when you come to Monmouth Comprehensive School why it is that we learn Welsh. Welsh is one of the oldest living languages in Europe. It is part of our heritage and culture. It makes us in Wales unique. And therefore we feel it's really important that students get the opportunity to learn Welsh right from the word go. Welsh, along with English, is the official language of Wales. Therefore, you need to be able to know some Welsh in order to get on in careers in the future, potentially, or just to have a basic understanding and respect of the second official language of our country. You can join over 20% of the population who speak Welsh, and those numbers are growing. And so you could be part of that growth in the Welsh language. There are many jobs which require people to speak Welsh, such as tourism, Welsh media, public sector work, translation, teaching, and many more. And therefore, having a GCSE in Welsh and then potentially going on to study A-level Welsh, that will stand you in good stead whilst you're competing against all the other students and all the other people in Wales who have had that qualification or who speak Welsh. There are many jobs where being able to speak Welsh is also advantageous. So it's not compulsory, but you would be of an advantage if you're able to speak Welsh. For example, working in the NHS, where you may need to communicate in Welsh to your patients, and therefore being able to converse in Welsh will be a really advantageous skill. The government have set a target of creating 1 million Welsh speakers by 2050. They are investing hugely in this. So there's been no better time to start learning Welsh and start your journey with us in September. If you're still not convinced, then watch the video for the link at the bottom of this slide, which again gives you many other reasons why learning Welsh is so important. So sut rydyn ni'n dysgu? How do we learn yn Ysgol Gyfun Trefynau in Monmouth Comprehensive School? So Welsh is a core subject in Wales, and so all students will study it until they're in Year 11 and complete a GCSE in it. So it isn't an optional subject, it's something that is compulsory all the way from Year 7 right the way through to Year 11. We start preparing for our GCSE in Year 7. Don't let that scare you. What I mean by that is we start practicing important skills that we will still be practicing and developing by the time we get into Year 11. And we'll be learning how to speak, write and read in Welsh. We learn about the different tenses so that you can speak about any topic and in a natural way. We're working really hard to make you able to communicate in authentic circumstances and contexts, so that when you go out and use your Welsh in the wider community, you are able to use that language that you've learnt in school. We will do lots of speaking tasks in lessons where you'll be asked to speak naturally and communicate with others and agree or disagree with each other. And we read lots of different types of articles, books, conversations, lots of different stimulus for you to read in Welsh. We also listen to Welsh, so we'll watch some TV programmes, some clips, listen to Welsh music, so that you have an opportunity to immerse yourself in that Welsh culture. And we will always encourage you to work with others. Everybody has their own knowledge and understanding of the Welsh language. And so we encourage you to work in groups or in pairs to support each other. We also do lots of extracurricular activities. We have our club clecks, our conversation sessions once a week where students come together to practice speaking Welsh. Welsh is not just a classroom subject. You have an opportunity to come and practice those language skills and enjoy the Welsh culture outside of the classroom. We also have our annual trip to Llangrannog, where students are able to converse in Welsh with staff, enjoy extracurricular activities through the medium of Welsh, and work together with other students. We do things like skiing, horse riding, trampolining, go-karting, quad biking, to name a few. We also have the annual School Eisteddfod, where you can showcase your talents and celebrate Welsh culture. We have singing competitions, dancing competitions, a general talent competition. We also have competitions in art and music, and also a poetry competition where the best poet is chaired, just like in the National Eisteddfod of Wales. We also have Diwrnod Shwmae Shwmae, where everybody is encouraged to start each conversation in Welsh. And therefore, we have lots of activities that take place during that day in school to encourage you to immerse yourself in Welsh culture and to have a go at speaking more Welsh. We have visits from guest speakers. We have people coming in to talk about how Welsh is useful in the workplace, for example. And we also celebrate Dydd Music Cymru, Welsh Music Day, introducing you perhaps to some new music and a new different culture. So as I said, there are lots and lots of things that we do in order to support you in your journey with us in September. Whether you've learned Welsh in primary school or whether you've never learnt Welsh at all, we are well experienced in having a mixture of different students of different backgrounds in Welsh, and therefore we support each and every student to be successful by the time that they finish in year 11. So please don't worry if you haven't studied Welsh before, we will support you. And if you have studied Welsh before, then you will have lots of challenges and lots of different aspects of Welsh to learn when you join us in September. We really can't wait to meet you. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us in the school. And I'll say for now, hwyl fawr. Goodbye.